conflict is the major, both for access. We cannot access the people who need the assistance, and also when we want to develop them, it's hard to reach them. So unless we address this conflict, drought and drought consequences that can develop into famine will always be with us until we tackle the conflict, the security issue. The Somali people are more vulnerable to food insecurity today than they were 50 years ago. I remember back in 1982, I went to a village in Baidoa, and we were looking at the storage system, and we really witnessed a pit where they stored the grain that was not open for 7 years. They had the reserve. There was a reserve food, and that was common in the region. Now the reserves have been depleted. Production goes down. It doesn't catch up with the use, and so we are more vulnerable today. And a lot of people who are very active members of the community producing have now shifted to the urban areas because of the security reasons. So we are really very vulnerable. It will take some time to really get out of where we are today. Now, I will move to the recommendations. First of all, we have to handle our issues of drought and drought management and resilience and all those that are related as a nation. It should not be driven by outside actors. So we need to really strengthen our own international institutions. I think we have to learn from what we have done so far. And what happens usually is that the international system that is there to help Somalia, they are the ones who design the projects, who fund the projects, who implement the projects, and then they are the same people, within the same system. We have also the monitoring and evaluation system. So what comes out of that evaluation always has to be very sensitive about what donors think about it, what the implementing organization thinks. They don't want to hurt. So it's not really independent evaluation. The Somalis themselves must think about a way of learning from these experiences independently. How? Maybe we can talk it later. And then establish an emergency fund to improve preparedness. A major problem we have is when disaster hits, a drought comes, it's then that we wake up and we say, now we need to help people. Locally or nationally, that's when we wake up. Also the international, they don't have funds reserved for future disaster response. That's an area that we need really to look at. Since we are here with the academics, I think here we need to develop some interest in studying at the climate change. We talk about the climate change, but what we know is generally what climate change would do to the humanity. Studies specific to Somalia is what we need. And there's a lot of areas that can be explored, including remote sensing technologies, which really looks at the ecology that we have. How much have we damaged it? What's happening? And given the impediments we have to access in the fields, the remote sensing is very powerful tool. Those were my. Have I done well? Thank you very much. These were some of the reflections I wanted to share with the participants of the conference, and maybe we can pick it later. We can talk about this. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor, for being brief.
Can I mention that?
It's okay.
Just for correction, I'm not a professor, and I'm not a doctor. I'm simply a researcher. Thank you.